Do you want to know the most humbled I've ever felt in my life?
Oh, no.
I kissed a guy, and he goes, I can feel your lip filler.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, oh, and then continues to touch my lips like this.
He reached out and touched her lips. You want to know what makes that guy stand out from so many other men is that he's fearless. And most men are terrified of women. For most men, even if he notices that she has some gross cosmetic alterations, he's going to stay quiet because he thinks, I can't risk upsetting her. Women are a protected species. Not allowed to upset a woman. You have to placate them. Or more selfishly, I want to have sex with her. I need her in a good mood. I can't upset her. I don't have many chances with women, so I can't afford to blow this chance. But that approach is not attractive to women because it's not confident. It just stinks of desperation. You think the guy who reached out and touched her lips had a desperate vibe? Fuck no. That guy had so much confidence. He just says and does what he wants. There's a case to be made that his actions are weird and impolite, perhaps even disrespectful, but without a doubt, it's confident. And many women will respond to that. And you think, no way, saying that, touching her lips like that, he's blown it, you know, he's a total asshole. Doesn't matter if he's technically confident. Women are not going to be attracted to a man who's that much of an asshole, right? Roll the clips.
When it comes to dating, all right, what would you like more? A confident asshole or a super nice guy who's not confident?
Confident asshole.
A confident asshole?
Confident asshole, not a regular.
Really?
I'd rather be with him and he treat me horribly wrong than be with you and you treat me right.
I always get asked, what's your type? What's your type? And I always reply, I don't have a physical type. They just all have the same personality of like being kind of an asshole.
What's a red flag in a guy that you're secretly attracted to?
Assholes.
Gentlemen, I wish it was not so, but you're not here so that I can hold your hand and tell you that it's all going to be okay. This channel is about facts. It's about reality. And sometimes reality sucks. Am I pleased that women are attracted to arsehole men? No, I fucking hate it, but it's the world that we live in. And lots of men refuse to develop the cocky, masculine arsehole side of their personality. They're willing to die single and alone, martyrs to the nice guy cause, and that is their choice. And psychologically, what's holding a lot of them back is the refusal to accept that this is how women are. They will not let go of their fantasy image of women. They don't want to believe the truth. They would rather stay in denial. Or sometimes they do believe that women would rather date the asshole guy than the nice guy who treats her well, but they are so disgusted by the fact that's true that they get turned off the idea of even dating women. Relationships just lose their appeal. They think, even if I could succeed in becoming that cocky, arrogant arsehole guy that women seem to fall for, I don't want to do that. That's not me. That's not authentic to who I am. I'm a nice person and I have no interest in being in a relationship with a woman unless she sees the real me. And so they refuse to play the game with predictable consequences.
Me as a female, if I can go talk to somebody or flirt with somebody and I see automatically that they're just all over me, it turns me off straight away. But if I go to you and I'm kind of like flirty with you, but you're like hesitant or you don't show me no attention, in my mind, I'm like, why? And it makes me more interested.
This is the game. Yeah. This right here, this is the game. Now listen, you are in charge of your own existence. You have this one precious life to live however you want. You can spend your life doing whatever you want to do. If you want to be authentic and stay a nice guy, and you're okay losing out on opportunities for dating, that is completely up to you. But before you make that choice, let me tell you something about being cocky with women that you need to know as an absolute fact, that it works. Just in case you are shying away from developing your cocky side because you refuse to believe that it could actually be true, that it could actually work, let me tell you that women really do respond to that type of energy. It's true. It works.
Toxic or boring relationship?
Toxic.
Toxic. Oh, toxic, definitely. It just makes it more fun.
Just makes it more fun.
It's more fun.
When talking with the guys in my hero circle, this same story comes up again and again. You've got a former nice guy who always treats women so well, but after being ignored for a number of years, he gets fed up. He's sick of being ignored. He's sick of being taken advantage of. And in his anger and frustration at those circumstances, he starts throwing his weight around and starts being a bit of a prick, only to discover that then women start paying him attention. Women start accommodating dating him, start doing him favors. So many men have that same story. The Hero Circle is an online men's discussion group I run. Link below if you want to join. But do you understand that a lot of those guys out there who are cocky, they're arrogant, they're assholes, a lot of them used to be nice guys? They used to treat women like queens, constantly praising them, giving them compliments, doing favors, thinking that at some point women will notice them and reward them with sex. But it didn't work, and so they got pissed off, they got angry. They started treating women badly, being a jerk, and then suddenly women were swooning.
Am I toxic, or does anyone else find it extremely attractive when a guy, instead of calling you a cute name like babe, sweetheart, or whatever, calls you like a mean name? Like dummy or loser. But not in like a mean way, in like a flirty, like cute way. Like, what are you doing, loser? Like instant fold.
It works. I'm sorry, I wish it was not so. But I'm telling you this as an absolute fact. If you are an asshole, more women will want to date you. Thank God you're still watching the video, because now it's time for the fine print, which is that the sort of women that would want to date you if you are an asshole are not the sort of women that you want to date. If you become a prick, like a total jerk, you'll probably unlock an abundance of women and dating options that you did not have access to before. But these are not good options. These are not quality women. I mean, really, what kind of a woman says, yeah, I want a toxic relationship because it's more fun? I mean, that's some truly fucked up psychology. You do not want to date a woman like that. If you want to date and have relationships with quality women who are well-adjusted, who have healthy self-esteem, you can't be an asshole. Quality women won't tolerate it, but at the same time, you can't be a nice guy either. Because nice guys are just invisible, like literally women of all qualities along the spectrum, they don't notice you. What you need is to be a man of self-esteem and practical confidence. This is how the spectrum goes. You've got the nice guys, they get no women. Then you've got the asshole guys, they get lots of women, but none of them are of high quality. Then at the top, you get the men of self-esteem and practical confidence. Those are the guys that are getting high quality women. So what does self-esteem and practical confidence look like? Well, consider the guy from the clip that I played at the start of the video. Let's strip back his behavior so that we're not looking at the asshole element. Instead, we're just focusing on the confidence. He had the balls to say what he was thinking. I can feel your lip filler. Then he had the confidence to reach out and touch her lips. He did that for purely the satisfaction of his own curiosity. He chose his actions based on what he wanted, his happiness, his satisfaction. That is what makes his confidence so palpable, because in those moments, he's just thinking about himself. That is a practical expression of self-esteem. A public declaration, I matter, I'm important. I act to achieve the satisfaction of my desires. What a contrast this is to all of the simp men out there who duck and hide and are constantly accommodating women, denigrating the importance of their own desires and elevating women as though what they want is always so much more important. Watch this video, see how he interacts with this overweight woman who tries to twerk on him. He makes the decision to move away. Why? It's because that's what he wanted. He's thinking about himself, his desires. I'm not attracted to you. I don't want to do that. I'm going to leave. If he was a nice guy, he wouldn't be thinking about what he wants. He'd be thinking about the woman. Oh, I don't want to humiliate this woman and make her feel bad. I think I'll just dance with her to be nice. I don't want to hurt her feelings. You see, that guy, he's just thinking about what's right for her. No confidence, no self-esteem, no ability to publicly declare, I'm important. What I want is important. I'm sorry if this hurts this woman's feelings, but what I want outweighs that. Please tell me you understand this about women, that they do not respect or are attracted to a man who cannot inhabit space. A man who does not have the confidence to publicly declare, I am an entity and you need to take me into account. It is not enough to have self-esteem. You need to show it. She needs to see it being demonstrated, and she's going to see that based on how you interact with her. So right now, take stock of your own mind. When you're interacting with women, do you have internal senses that pause you from taking action? Is there a voice inside your head advising caution, saying, wait a minute, I know you want that, but first, let's just make sure that we're not going to cause any discomfort to the women around us. Because remember, your needs are not as important as hers. Is that what your inner voice sounds like? Or do you have high self-esteem and absolute confidence that if you want something, you have every right to pursue it, no question? That sort of practical self-esteem, that instant link between desire and taking action, is very attractive to women. They can feel it. It is a tangible masculinity that drives them wild with desire. Of course, this is assuming you're not harming anybody else or being exploitative or manipulative. Just being confident, knowing that you're worthy of happiness and you have every right to pursue it. That what you want is important. That confidence is perceived by her as you having tremendous value. It's that sort of masculinity that she sees as virtuous because she can be confident in your leadership. She trusts you. She knows that you're going to be able to guide her through life. You're going to be able to guide whatever children the two of you have together. You are strong. You are reliable. You are a man. She can feel your masculine presence. It's strong. It's solid. It makes her feel safe. This is the self-esteem that you need to have. So, how do you get it? There is a realization that every single man needs to have about being a man. This doesn't apply to women. A realization about life and manhood that is absolutely essential before you can unlock this self-esteem. I'll say again, this does not apply to women. This is a unique realization that every man must have. I'm going to talk about it in part 2 of this video, which I'm going to release in 4 days on YouTube, publicly accessible, completely for free. I just didn't want this video to be too long. So in 4 days time, my very next upload, make sure you've subscribed. We're going to talk about the realization that's necessary to unlock masculine confidence. But right now, I'd like to hear a female perspective on all of this. So I'm going to kick it over to Christine Grace Smith so that she can share all of her thoughts on this topic.
Hi everyone, I'm Christine Grace Smith, and if you would like to hear my reaction to this video, you can find it on Alexander's Patreon. If you're interested in hearing my female perspective on this topic, please come over and sign up to his Patreon.